We're in Lawrenceburg, Kentucky at Wild Turkey Distillery, the new Wild Turkey Distillery, with Associate Master Distiller Eddie Russell. So we're going to take a look here at what the new visitor center is going to look like here in Lawrenceburg at Wild Turkey Distillery. You still have that other visitor center down the hill, but tell us about this one. We're looking at the plans of it.
Well, this is our new visitor center. What it'll do for us, our old visitor center was a house that was built in the late 1800s, very old and outdated, way too small for what we need. So we're going sort of to the Kentucky heritage. A lot look like a tobacco barn on the outside, but very modern, very sleek inside. There'll be a hall of history that'll show a lot of the history as you go down through it. But the thing I'm most excited about is the tasting room. It's going to be open, all glass. I'm sure Jimmy and I will have the opportunity to give a lot of the tastings, and you'll look right out over the Kentucky River to some beautiful scenery.
This just looks dynamite. I mean, it really, you already are in a beautiful location. This is going to be something else.
Yeah, this sits right on the cliff overlooking the Kentucky River. It's going to be a beautiful sight. We've wanted a new visitor center since when I came here 30 years ago, so it's just a great opportunity. I mean, we're doing 40,000 visitors, if not more this year. This new facility will handle up to 80,000 right off the bat.
Well, you know, our visitor center is an old home. It's been on the property since over 100 years, and we just outgrown as the visitors. Is really the Bourbon Trail is doing a huge business in Kentucky now, and we just run out of room. We had to build a new place, going to be about 8,500 square feet, beautiful old building overlooking the Kentucky River and the two bridges out on over the river. Going to be a beautiful sight to see and sit.
What are you most looking forward to about the new visitor center?
Well, having a new visitor center to be a place where all the people can get in, do tastings, doing seminars and things like that, where they can enjoy the visitors that comes to the great Commonwealth of Kentucky.
Okay, as you come into the Wild Turkey, when our new visitor center is built, you'll be coming down through a little road that'll run you back into the trees overlooking the new visitor center. So it'll be a very scenic view just driving back to our visitor center. And as you look out through here now, this will be the road that'll take you down to it.
The area we're going to is called Wild Turkey Hill.
This will be Wild Turkey Hill. All this is Wild Turkey Hill, but this will be where the visitor center is going to set off of Wild Turkey Hill.
So we've come down to Wild Turkey Hill, Eddie. Right over here is going to be the side of the new visitor center. Right behind us is the distillery we were just at.
Yeah, it's very exciting for us here at Wild Turkey and our little community of Lawrenceburg. Our company's put about $100 million in this community in the last 4 or 5 years, and the crowning jewel is going to be this visitor center. We'll be able to handle about 80,000 people a year, which is the way the Bourbon Trail is growing. We think we'll hit pretty quickly. So it's going to be very old and Kentucky looking, but very chic and modern on the inside. And I'm sure that people have a lot of great opportunities to get to meet Jimmy Russell and also me when I get a chance to get over here.
And this view we can already see overlooking some of the warehouses, the beautiful landscape.
Yeah, one of the best draws of the whole deal is our tasting room will be completely glass overlooking the Kentucky River, so it'll be about a 300-foot drop-off to where you can see the beautiful scenery of Kentucky.
For right now, this hill is our tasting room. We're having a little of your Wild Turkey 81 bourbon. The rye just recently came out, the 81 rye?
Right, the rye came out. What I'm looking for in all of my 81 products is just a different consumer, a younger consumer, the mixologist. The rye is really growing, and it's growing with a younger generation. So I wanted to make sure I had an older, a better tasting rye out there, but at a lower proof that they like.
Well, they both are delicious, and they're both selling really well, aren't they?
They're both doing great.
Well, here's to you, Eddie, and to Wild Turkey Bourbon. Cheers from bourbonblog.com, and thanks for showing us around it. I can't wait.
Thanks, Tom. Appreciate you coming by. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.